Welcome to the Todd Mix Let's Talk About It podcast, y'all. This is my first live on TikTok. I am live on the FB as well already, but you guys are just joining. What's going on? I see y'all in here. Let me get these guys right here who's already joined in. Thank y'all for joining in on my TikTok family. M, Random Man, Johnny Guzman, Beverly, Rokoff, Al. Man, got a little raspy this. Dale, what's going on? And listen, everybody, listen, hey, how y'all doing? Listen, I'm doing something new this morning. This is my first time going live on TikTok while I'm doing my topics this morning. So I'm going to try to say hey as to many people as I can. Thank y'all for tuning in. But again, of course, y'all in the back see my green screen, but y'all over here, y'all can, let me see, I'm going to try to flip my camera. This is my workstation. This is where I'm at right now doing my podcast. Maybe I'll keep it like that. And let me see if I swipe to the right, I can read y'all comments a little bigger. But this your guy, Todd Mickens, on the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast. And I have a few comments already. And I got Carolyn. What's going on, Auntie Carolyn and Carolyn Farmer, Auntie Farmer, and my favorite lady, Francina B. Way. What's going on? Good morning. I miss you. Listen, I'm always thinking about you and the family. I love y'all so very much. I tell you, when I went to spend time with Francina and her family for her 70th birthday, I felt like it was my birthday. No cap. I felt like it was my birthday. I had such an awesome time with her. So again, Auntie Farmer, what's going on? Love and appreciate. Listen, real quick, if you're in the chat on the FB, what I need y'all to do is go ahead and type in @followers. Y'all know how we do it. Type in @followers, and I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, well, let me just type in @followers over here, and we're going to have some discussions today. But I guess the hot topic of the day has to be, the attempted assassination, of course, shall I say, of Donald Trump. They tried to assassinate old 45. I don't know if that was a good idea. Listen, guys, regardless of what you feel about Donald Trump, old 45, the attempt to take his life, I can almost guarantee you it ain't made it no better for what's going to happen. Whether you agree with me or not, in the chat, you guys, I'm gonna turn you guys back around. Well, no. I think, listen, in the chat, if you can, I got 32 new messages. If you can, guys, in the chat, somebody, if you think Donald Trump is going to win the election, somebody type in 1. Type in 1 if you think Donald Trump is going to win the election. Ronald Corley, what's going on? Craig Stoops, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Craig Stoops, who has our inspirational word or inspirational thought scripture of the day. He is in the building. Okay, Craig says 1. If you think Donald Trump, listen, y'all, let me see. I can't see y'all. Y'all not commenting. Now, listen, I done told y'all I'm new to TikTok, right? I'm new to the TikTok, so I don't really know whether you're commenting or not, whether you came in or not. But if you think Donald Trump gonna win this thing say 58 new messages. Where my messages at? Where are my messages at? Somebody on TikTok help me out. Where are my messages at? Or is it that I know I still have to unlock a couple of things and I can't see everything. But yeah, Donald Trump, Connie, birth. What's going on, Connie? Connie, 1, type 1 in if you think Donald Trump gonna win this thing. They tried to kill him. They ain't did nothing. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something what I've learned in life. When you try to kill off your enemies like that don't do nothing but make them more stronger. And to me, listen, I don't want to hear nobody say that it was set up. There ain't nobody out here trying to make like they was going to get assassinated. It's not going to happen. There ain't nobody on earth who wants to act like who wants to take a chance of a fake assassination. Whatever happened, they were unsuccessful. Let me read some of these comments in here. Thanks for typing in @followers. Listen, type @followers in so that the live can spread some more. Listen, TikTok, y'all gonna have to work with me here. I'm trying to figure this out. This is my first time simultaneously. Did I say the word right? Simultaneously. Listen, y'all can say whatever y'all want, but listen, simultaneously, I'm trying to go live between two different platforms. Now, I'm reading some of the comments. Connie says, good morning. Craig Stooks says, Trump is currently ahead in the polls in most, if not all, the swing states. Now, I asked y'all to put in a 1 if you think he's going to win. Carolyn says she think he's going to win. That's a 1 right there. Connie says, and you guys tell me, who is this right here? Let me swipe this over to her so I can see it. Because somebody said, I want a Republican. Hold my ears, wear my shoes. That was all right. Y'all, I'm new to this. Okay. Let me see. I saw one comment, but didn't see the other one. Encourage. Listen, share my live. Please share the live. We're going to have an interesting conversation. And I saw one person say something about I wanted a Republican. You want a Republican Constitution. And that's coming from RPCOM, whatever. Listen, are you asking me what I want? What I want is I want a strong leader. I want a strong president. That's what I want. I want a strong leader. I want a strong president. Listen, Connie says she does not believe the assassination attempt. Connie also went on ahead and typed in @followers. Because listen, the @followers is going to spread this thing. This is going to be a different live today. Now, I'm going to go back and play my favorite video from my father, the Mickens. We got Justin Colton, Jamie, Mitch Lowry, but the main attraction of the group is Reverend, my daddy, Matthew Lee Mickens. We're going to go back and play that video, but I want to listen. I want to get this in there. We are talking about the assassination attempt. The assassination attempt. Tyrone Stewart, what's going on? Cynthia Weatherspoon, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. The assassination attempt of Big 45. They trying to get 45 out here, and I'm telling y'all guys, it ain't gonna work. I'm saying hey to everybody. I know to say hey to. Thank y'all for tuning in again. I'm new to TikTok. Listen, to my regular audience, I am also streaming live simultaneously with TikTok. So if you see some things that's not going, Jamila Jackson, what's going on? If you see some things that's not going normal, this is why. Because I'm trying to simultaneously. I know I ain't saying the word right. Bump y'all. I know I ain't saying simultaneously right. But this is simultaneously what you're going to get. All right? Listen, we're going to play the video. And listen, TikTok, I'm going to have to play. What I'm going to do is TikTok. I don't know if y'all going to be able to hear the video, but let me know if you can hear the video. And if you have any comments, again, again, we are talking about they tried to assassinate old 45. Okay. Hold my ears. Where's my shoes? Get your shoes. Now, why don't I see that one comment on here about I want a Republic Constitution? What I want is I want a strong leader. Listen, let me go into this before I go any further. Whether you guys want to admit it or not, there are not most men, Democratic or Republican. We're just gonna be honest with you this morning. There are not most men. Captain McNeil, what's going on? There are not most men that are looking to support a weak-looking man. It's simple as that. Now we're gonna throw politics out the door and let's just get real and get with reality. There are most men that are not going to open and listen. I don't care how much y'all don't like old 45, Donald Trump. There ain't a lot of women that's going to support a weak man. Who is this weak man I'm talking about? Joe Biden, Freaky Joe, fall off the stage Joe, salute a brick Joe, rubbing on people Joe, son on crack Joe, don't know how to walk to the podium and stand on his square Joe. This guy, there is not, I don't care what y'all say, there ain't many people on here that will support a weak looking or a weak minded or a weak specimen of a person. Real quickly before I go any further, I see this and I must do it. I must do it. We're going to shout out, this is the 81st birthday of the dad, Cleveland Witherspoon. Cleveland Witherspoon, happy birthday from Cynthia Witherspoon Johnson and family. Happy birthday, Pop Witherspoon. Listen, 81 years of living, being on this earth. I want everybody, listen, everybody throw some hearts up for Pop Witherspoon. 81 years of life on this earth. Let me throw some hearts myself. I'm going to throw in some hearts up. Y'all go ahead and throw some hearts up there, please. Please, ma'am and sir. Throw some hearts up. Matter of fact, let's sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pop Witherspoon. Happy birthday to you. Say it again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pop Witherspoon. Mr. Cleveland Witherspoon, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. What's going on? Y'all see my green screen messing up, but that's all right. Listen, and I got to get back to this. I don't know why I can't see y'all comments. Listen, share a live, join, hit the heart up at the top. TikTok, if I'm saying something wrong, I'm new to this, okay? I'm new to this, all right? Here we go. Yeah, Francina says he needs, listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not voting for Joe Biden. Let me just put this out there right now. I am not voting for Joe Biden. Let me tell you something, Democrats. Y'all can act, listen, we've been voting Democratic for years only because, and I say this a lot of times, only because our parents have told us to vote Democrat. We as a people have never just really voted policies. Of course, we let these politicians, both sides do it. We let these politicians come to our juke joints or our or either our hole in the wall places, and they eat some fish with some hot sauce and some collard greens, and we just, whatever, we'll vote. Listen, I got to go back and play this video. Democrats, my family, Democratic family, if you don't think it was something wrong with all these illegals being allowed into the U.S., listen, let's just break this down. And I could be wrong. Somebody help me out. I got to go back and read a comment that Craig Stoops said. They had then lost common ground with the Democrats. So what they did was they let all these illegal aliens in here. Listen, these illegal. Now, I am not for anybody trying to get to a better space. If they're in another country and their living situation is crazy, they're under dictatorship, whatever is going on. Listen, open the border up, but come through the borders the right way. Listen, me and you, we can't go to the airport without somebody going through our bags. They was letting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people come across the border without checking anything. They giving these people places to stay. They giving them three hots in the cot every day. They feeding the heck out of them. They giving them money. They closing down schools so they can house illegal immigrants, all for a vote. And you gonna tell me something ain't right about that? Something ain't right about that? See, everybody thought 045 and 045, who I'm talking about is Donald Trump. They thought Donald Trump was crazy when he was talking about building the border. Now, mind you, there are always several ways of getting around under a barrier. But at least there was some type of, wait a minute, hold up, you just can't walk over here any kind of way. But when these jokers opened up the border for them to do whatever, we don't know who. Listen, I was in the DMV the other day, and most of the people in the DMV were from a foreign country. And I'm gonna just tell y'all something. What I noticed, now this is just my opinion. I'm not being any kind of particular way. TikTok, listen, I'm here with you, TikTok. Don't you go nowhere. Matter of fact, TikTok, I love y'all. I got all these people. Brian, you in here. Carlos, you in here. Hazel, you in here. Pitbull, you in here. William, you in here. The book, you in here. Listen, all y'all in here. Listen, I need y'all to share the live. We're talking about the assassination attempt of 045. Listen, I'm just going to, y'all, we in trouble. Y'all thought Donald Trump was crazy when he wanted to put up their wall. But now they bringing in people, and I'm not a politician by far. Teresa Lord, what's going on? Yeah. I'm not a politician by far. But listen, y'all thought Donald Trump was crazy building this wall, stopping these people from coming over. We don't know who the heck over here. When's the last time one of y'all been to the airport and you couldn't just walk straight through? Back to the story about the DMV. I go in the DMV. Let me tell you, some of these people, whether they, and listen, I'm just gonna call it, I hope nobody on here takes this wrong. I don't know if you are of another ethnicity group or whatever. These other people that are not from this country, they do not like us. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. They when you speak to them, they look down on us. When we walk past them, they act like we stink and we nasty. When they get into our public facilities, and listen, I've seen where when they go into buildings, they get treated with extra attention. The person serving or speaking to them has to be extra careful not to say the wrong thing. Listen, when they come over here and they open up businesses, a lot of times, now you got this twofold. You go to a lot of the, I'm gonna just say maybe the Indians, some of the Indian stores, they'll, hey brother, how you doing, brother? Oh, they white, but it's a lot of people, they get most of our, listen, I'm getting like Trump now. They use most of our black dollars, and they don't even want you in their stores. They come in your stores, we come into their stores, they don't want us in there. They want your money. But they listen, I got to go back. I got to do what I said I was gonna do. I got to go back and do what I said I was gonna do. We got to play a video. Let's get this video in here. My pops, the #1 guy. Matter of fact, y'all know I got a couple commercials I need to go through first. We're gonna hit up my pops video for his group, and then we're going to hit up the actual video. TikTok is going to be, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it per se. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to turn the volume up on this, and I got to be quiet. So that's what's going to have to happen. And then I'm going to go back and catch all these comments. Uh-oh. Yeah. Y'all forgive me. All right, here we go. Here we go.
South Carolina, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Mickens family. Y'all ready? Y'all know what time it is. Do what I want you to do. Come on. Get up out of the seats. Shout to you. Better. Come on. Get up out of the seat. Come on now. Shout. 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 Get up out of your seat and shout to you. Get up out of your seat and shout to you. Wow! Y'all want to hear a little bit more of that? Let's go one more round. Tell your neighbor, ain't no one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Lord have mercy. Y'all put them hands together. Help us sing a little bit of this song. Look at here. Woo! Time is winding up now. Start again, y'all. Keep on. Start one more time. Time is. Start again, boy. Time is. Are you ready to get your house in order? Y'all better get your house in order. You better get your house in order. You better get your house in order. You know why the time is winding up. Start again, y'all. Time is every day, every day. Time is every day of my life. Time is just a
Mothers, tell your daughters.
tell your daughter.
Fathers, tell your sons. Preachers,
Preachers,
tell your members.
tell your members.
Don't let them catch you with your work undone. You know why? Time.
Every day, y'all. Time is every day of my life. Time. Do you see the signs in the fig tree, y'all? I know time is.
All right, guys, that was my daddy, Big Mick. Y'all still hear him inside in the background over there. That's my daddy over there. Yeah, let me turn this back down. Like, I'm just learning how to do this. I may be doing it wrong. Listen, y'all, please take it. Don't take it no type of way. I'm learning. All right, here we go. Now I got to go back and catch some of these comments. We have several comments, but before we do anything, we're going to go to our inspirational word of the day from Craig Stutes. The inspirational word of the day from Craig Stutes says, when we long for life without difficulties, remind us that oaks grow strong in contrary winds and diamonds are made under pressure. And that's a quote from Peter Marshall. Listen, right now, brother, I'm telling you right now, Trump is going through, this country is going through some difficult times. We are going, listen, I have some personal things going on, some personal issues, some difficult times in my life right now. I won't go into detail about anything right now. One day I will come back and I will speak with y'all and let you guys know what is going on personally. But at the moment, I am going through something right now. But I do listen. A couple of things I'm thankful for. I have people in my corner who love me. I have people in my corner who support me. I have people in my corner who know what the situation is, and they are encouraging me to move forward, regardless of what it is. So I want to tell you guys today, regardless of whatever it is, move forward. Forward march is forward march. Sometimes we get pushed into an uncomfortable position because we are too comfortable to move out that. We are too comfortable to move into the uncomfortable position to get to where we need to go. So just like the mother bird, once them old rascals get big enough, she push them out the nest. Let's just say I've been pushed out the nest, and my wings must spread. My wings must spread. Let me catch some of these comments. First off, again, TikTok. I want to thank y'all. Let me read this right here. Okay, you waved. Okay, here we go. All right, TikTok, y'all know I'm all over the place with this thing. Let me go. Craig already said that, and we got, here we go. Let's read this right here. The Democrats are struggling to figure out if Biden is fit to serve another 4 years. Way too much internal fighting among the Dems on who to replace him, if indeed they are going to do so. And the problem with that, it's too late in the game. It's too late in the game to replace Joe Biden. Why would you want to listen? Democrats who want to vote for Joe, matter of fact, I don't know, you might be a Republican who want to vote for Joe Biden, but anybody who knows they are not physically fit for the job and don't want to make sure the country is in the best hands of people who can act. Now, mind you, I know a lot of people say, well, he's not really making it. No. Ultimately, he is making the decisions for you and I. He don't want to resign. To me, that's ego. To me, that's selfish. To me, when he first, and listen, Kamala can't do it. Let's be honest. There ain't nobody on here. You tell me one person on here that tell me that they feel 100% satisfied wanting to vote for Kamala Harris. Ain't nobody gonna do that. I'm sorry. Listen, we ain't seen Kamala do nothing in 4 years. I don't think Kamala Harris knows. She get the same old speech. Today is yesterday, and yesterday is today, and today was yesterday was. Anybody want to hear that? Huh? Listen, y'all can say what you want to say. 45 winning this year. 45 is winning this year. I'm letting y'all know right now. 45 is going to win this year. Listen, TikTok, the FB, y'all know who the FB is because y'all already looking on here. Trump is going to win this year. And look at Cynthia clapping her hands saying she happy. Trump. Let me stop. She said Trump needs to resign. Cynthia said that's true. Francine said, I meant to say Joe needs to resign. Yeah, I agree. Joe needs to resign. The longer Joe stays in this race, the worse it's going to be for the Democrats to win. Y'all stay woke. Trump is an alien. Okay. Well, listen. Listen. Teresa Lloyd said Trump is an alien. TikTok, do you agree? Do you think Trump is an alien? How many of y'all feel that Trump is an alien? An alien. Angela Breedlove, thanks for tuning in. Marvin Goodwin, thanks for tuning in. Cheryl Snell, thanks for tuning in. Trump is an alien. Okay. E.T. phone home. If that's the case, we all aliens. And since you said that, Teresa, go ahead and what proof or article or what picture? Okay, well, listen. How many pictures have we seen? And I'm gonna show y'all something where Joe Biden earlobe is like this right here, right? On some pictures, some videos, and then another video of a picture. His earlobe is way down here with no separation from his face. Now, when we get into the government and the politics, I don't know who. Y'all remember that movie V that came on back in the day? It was the people from outer space. They had human faces, but they was aliens underneath. They was reptilians underneath. If you remember the movie V, if you remember the series V that used to come on, this had to be in the mid 80s. Who all remember that? Teresa said, let's stay woke. She said he is. I don't know. I don't know. So maybe that's why he didn't get shot. Maybe his alien powers made the bullet go the opposite way. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. Good morning, Marvin. He said, look at how Nikki Haley now support. Listen. See, that's what y'all don't understand about these politics, right? You think these politics. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I almost lost my. Here we go. You think these politicians, they don't let me get this thing right here. Here we go. You think these politicians, y'all don't think that they conversate and friends and got contracts? Listen, Teresa, you ever change your mind about a team? What's your favorite team, Teresa? You ever change your mind? I have. I changed my mind before about a football team, a basketball team, about policies. Teresa, I'm going to ask you this question, and I'm not just picking on you, but you are very much so engaging, and I love conversation. When you voted for Barack Obama, did you feel like he did everything he could have done? When you voted for whatever politician you voted for, did you feel like they did what was best for you and your community? Or do you wish you could have? Teresa, have you ever went to a job that you thought was going to be a good job and you changed your mind? Have you ever chose to help somebody and you realized that your helping wasn't vain? Listen, people change them. These politicians in front of us, they fuss, they do all this stuff, but these jokers work together every day. It's all about business. And that's where we get so stuck behind. We get so stuck in only what we see through the internet or on TV. These jokers are friends. It's all about business. We get too emotional. It's about business. Teresa said Trump don't like us. So you think Joe Biden likes us? I wish I could find that video with Joe Biden hug. And listen, I'm not racist and I'm not race baiting. By no means necessary. TikTok, what's going on? TikTok, keep it in there. Share the live, TikTok. Listen, did you see the video where Joe Biden walked? He was talking and shaking hands with the white guy, loving on him and everything, and the white woman, and the black lady was sitting there like, I'm next. And he just walked straight past her and went to another person. Now, maybe Freaky Joe didn't see it. But you know what the funny thing is? Matter of fact, who cares if a video camera shows Joe Biden or Trump or anybody shaking a white or a black person's hand? Because sometimes in your peripheral vision, you may get sidetracked. Black folks, before Trump ran for office, the hip-hop community loved Trump. Whether y'all remember this or not, the hip-hop community loved Trump. Now, I think it was it those 5 or 7 young boys that had got accused of raping the white lady in the park. And I think all this was brought back up later on. Beth Carroll, what's going on? Good to see you. When they saying Trump put out an ad for them to be executed. Well, yeah, but if you do your research on that, Trump he did that because the evidence and the police and the woman who lied and said that those boys raped her, he did what most of us would do in our community. When we find out or we think that someone has committed a crime, he had the money to advertise. He advertised for those boys to be executed. Now, the only problem that most people say they have now is when it was found out that it wasn't true, that he didn't apologize or take it down. This was many years. Listen, y'all can say Trump don't like us. We don't like Trump, but you have people on your football team that you may not like, but they may be good for the team. Matter of fact, you probably got people in your love life, in your immediate family. Y'all, let me move. Cheryl, what's going on, Cheryl? Beth, what's going on? I appreciate you. Miss Cynthia, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Craig, man, I'm trying to preach, man. I'm trying to preach. Wade Fleming, listen, let me tell you something, brother Wade. Listen, we ain't got no other option. So okay, Brother Wade, listen, you say Trump cannot be an option. Give me another option besides Biden. Biden sure cannot be. You in your right, I don't care who you is, nobody, anybody on here, in your right mind as a man. And most of y'all, I'm gonna tell you what goes on. Most of y'all, in front of our wives and our family members, we say we gonna vote for Biden. There ain't no man standing 10 toes strong down. Because a man always looking for a strong, listen, me as a man, I ain't looking to support nobody weaker than me. That's supposed to lead me. A man, even a woman, you know, we get in front of our family and friends, we get in front of the churches, we get in front of the barbecue, we get in the barber's chair, we get on our jobs and we talk the Black Democratic support this. Listen, we do not even know. Tell me one reason why you support anybody, not just wait for. Tell me one reason why you really support Joe Biden. Tell me something that Joe Biden has. No. Matter of fact, tell me something the Democratic Party has done for us, you, our community in the past, 12 years? You can't tell me in your right rabbit mind. Nobody on this live, nobody here on the TikTok or the FB, you can't tell me that there is something that he has done that you feel confident. Let's just back away from what he's done. You can't tell me you feel confident enough to put 4 more years of invested and wasted time in listen, knowing that in 1 to 2 years, if he make it through a year, Joe ain't gonna make no more 4 years. That means whoever under him is going to have to take over. You mean you willing to waste a vote for that? You don't like Trump because Trump is straightforward. Regardless of what y'all, listen, I'm 45 winning this year. Listen, you can waste your vote on a Democratic ticket if you want to. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, most of y'all ain't got to vote anyway. You don't need to. Your vote ain't really doing nothing. Where your vote really counts is in your local community. If you can tell me more about the presidential policies and you can't tell me about your district policies with the schools and the zoning, then we need to back that thing on up anyway. Let me get some more comments in here. Yeah, illegal alien. I don't know where we at on that comment, but yeah, come back and give me that on that. Okay, V, 1984. My husband watched V while I was in. Listen, V was awesome. I wish they would bring that series back. At least I wish that they would bring that series back. Wade Fleming, at least he should not. But listen. Now. If Trump should not be an option, tell me why Biden is an option. And I don't want to hear nothing about no criminal activity because all these everybody knows Freaky Joe and his son with all the drugs and this, y'all don't think that. Y'all see how, listen, y'all ever notice that they don't have Joe around kids anymore? Y'all ain't never thought about that? All those videos start popping up with Joe Biden being around children and he was a little bit too feely, touchy. Listen, I ain't gonna say what you want to hear. I'm gonna say what you don't like. We're gonna talk about it. That's the name of this podcast. Let's talk. Listen, y'all ain't noticed they don't have Joe Biden around no more children. TikTok, holler back at me. Join me, TikTok. Y'all talk to me. What's going on, TikTok? Huh? TikTok, talk to me. The aliens are about to shut you down. Oh. Listen, Wade Fleming, I ain't forgot about you, but I know you probably you got to get ready for Sunday school and stuff. Listen, we have 2 options. Joe Biden and old 45. I'm letting you know right now, 45 walking away with this one. And then the assassination attempt on 45. It ain't gonna do nothing but bring, listen, whatever community y'all say supports him, whether y'all say it's a quote unquote the redneck or the good old boys community, you think a failed assassination attempt? Did y'all see Trump at the end when he had that blood off his ear? He was, listen, Trump was doing the Jesse Jackson keep hope alive. He was doing the black power, white power fist thing. I don't know what he was saying. It sounded like he was saying something with the F word. I guarantee you his polls went up tremendously. And I'm going to tell y'all, and this is what I want y'all to understand. There are a lot of black people that are lying when they say they are not going to support Donald Trump because they scared that their wife going to say something. They scared that they listen. My mom and daddy, we had we was at dinner the other day, the whole family, and my mama, if you say the word Trump, she get the cringe. We not voting for Trump because now listen, this is how I know that most of you guys on here, like I said, most of you guys on here haven't thought for yourself in the past 20 or 30 years. My mama said, when I first started voting, I didn't listen. Even through school, I learned about Democrat, Republican, all this stuff. But when it was time to vote, it was something for me to go in line and stand with my mom and daddy, see the people in the community, stand out there, Hawkins Park. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stand at whatever park or gym you had, and everybody, they handing you stuff, and they, you know, the Democratic. If you don't vote Democratic, you're crazy. These people don't blah, 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 blah. My mama said just a couple, listen, we not vote, y'all. She said, y'all, we voting for Trump. And this is what has happened with a lot of people when they come up and voted. They were told who to vote for. They didn't have their own frame of mind of thinking. So what happened is when you are told to vote for this particular party or person, and then 4 years later, and it's another family thing, and you see these people, they come to your churches and they talk to you, and they supposed to tell you, well, I can't tell you who to vote for, but I can tell you what not to vote for. Listen, bottom line, if you come to the church and you talk about voting or whatever, listen, I have no problem with nobody doing, but listen, in a nutshell, you pretty much telling people who to vote for. If you can allow these politicians in your churches if you can allow these politicians in your churches, excuse me, guys, for one Sunday and they don't come back, then that's your fault. That's your fault. If you allow them in your church for one Sunday and they don't come back, they just get enough time to come in there, that's your fault. You ought to tell everybody, listen, if you want to come up and stand up in my church and speak, I need you here at least a month. I need you here at least 3 or 4 Sundays. I need you here in Sunday school. Could you come and visit me and my congregation in our Bible study? Matter of fact, are you going to make a sizable donation? It's going on. Don't act like it ain't happening. Let me get you some more of these comments. Craig says, sorry, I can't vote for Trump and definitely can't vote for Biden. Well, like I say, you got people who say that they ain't going to vote for neither one. Listen, it's just, if you had to choose, if they were standing side by side, let's take all the shenanigans down. You ain't going to tell me a strong man in his right mind that watches television. There ain't no man voting for a weak man. I'm sorry. And listen, guys, am I freezing up? Y'all let me know if I'm freezing up. Mike, what's going on, man? What sitting president we had cared or did anything for your mirror? You as the black well, that's a good question. So if we're going to address TikTok, if we're going to address this question, wait a minute, like this here, then we got to say, what are we voting for then? We can pose this question all day long. What sitting president we had cared or did anything? Because, okay, well, let's just back it up. Obama sure did not. And he was one of us. He was one of our mirror. Obama got in there and talking about he couldn't really do stuff, just for us because he's a people's president. Well, if we're going to say that, Mike, which is a good comment, then let's just forget about voting altogether. But standing 10 toes down, let's just bump all of that. Because the reality is most of us who go to the polls to vote don't know no policies, don't know no legislation, don't know no laws, don't know nothing. When we go to the polls, we are people, us, black, white, Spanish, whoever. We are going based on what we see on TV or the strength or the person that connects. You tell me as a man or a woman, and don't y'all get as a man or woman, you tell me standing side by side, who would you vote for? Who would you want to lead your country? Let's forget about all the shenanigans, all the other stuff. You can't tell me you see a strong leader in Joe. But I'm not voting for Joe Biden. I don't care what y'all. Geraldine Pugh, what's going on? So Todd, did you just say you? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Yes. I listen, and this is the thing that get me right. People would, you voting for Joe? I mean, for Trump? You stupid. You crazy. You just like, is it my right to vote for? Now, when you guys say that you're gonna vote for Joe Biden, you know what I say? Hey, that's your right. You know what I hear when I say I'm gonna vote for Trump? You crazy. I'm voting for him. Absentee ballot too. I ain't got to go down there. Oh, Wade said Camilla been telling them same old dry speeches. Yesterday is the day, and the day is yesterday. No, listen, Wade, let me tell you something, brother. Camilla, you think the other countries don't respect us. And it has nothing to do with her being a woman. It has to do with Camilla hasn't done, we ain't seen Camilla. And matter of fact, I don't even think Camilla wanted. At least Michelle Obama, she came out and said she never had aspiration. Everybody was putting out the rumor that Michelle Obama was gonna run for it. She was like, no, I ain't gonna run for no, I don't want to do that. She said she got into politics because she married someone who's into politics. Yeah. So they're going to keep Biden safe. Can we listen? Listen, but now if I could support, let me say it like this. If Joe was to come to his senses and say, listen, as sad as I am about doing this, my health, my sanity, I'm not able to properly lead this country, but I will step aside. Then I will have risk. But Joe, listen, you're going to tell me you're going to vote for a president that say he need to be in bed by 8 o'clock because he be tired. Now, God dang it. Now, y'all almost made me cuss. You ain't. Y'all almost made me say something. Huh? You're going to tell me you're going to vote and support somebody that's leading your country, that's putting out there that he needs to be in bed by a certain amount of time so he can get his rest. Bro, you got the best facilities out of anybody in our country. You have the best airline or the aircraft better than it. I'm pretty sure you got the best scientists and doctors, biologists at your every beacon call than anybody. And you're going to tell me that as a leader, as a man, you're going to tell me that you need to be in bed, you need to start resting by 8 o'clock, and you can't get over a cold? let me take this off. So I want y'all to see my full face expression. The man telling y'all he can't run the country after 8 o'clock. He got to go to bed. TikTok. I don't know where y'all at. Where y'all at, TikTok? Come on back to me. Share it, TikTok. Listen. Francina said, no, he is not Biden. Yeah, Biden needs to go. Listen. Biden, listen, even if you ain't voting, check this out. Even if you don't want Trump to win, you can't say that Biden needs to stay. But the problem is, Biden is holding y'all up from finding somebody else that has, listen, the election is in a few months. Am I right? He holding you up. You know what I think gonna happen? I'm surprised it happened. I believe that they're going to change the laws where a president can run more than 2 terms. Yeah, that's what I believe. And I believe they're going to do that, and they're going to eventually try to get Barack Obama back in office. That's what I believe. Beth says, I just want to be friendly with other countries again, and I am. And I want the economy back where it was. That gets Trump's my vote. Okay, yes, he puts his foot in his mouth a lot, but he is the best man for the job. Take out all personal issues. He's the best businessman to run the country. I totally agree with you. Listen, the reason why they, and I mean they, the high-ups don't like Trump is because they can't control Trump's mouth. Trump is not a regular scripted guy when it comes to politics. Excuse me. If you have a business or you have money and you dealing with business, Mike, you can vouch for this. When you run your business, your truck, there are some things that people they don't want you to do. But you have to go outside. You have to do, listen, people can't control this. Trump has made, people say, well, he's had bankruptcies, and listen, some of us done had bankruptcies on our personal issue. Listen, all these tax laws and tax breaks Trump has gotten and used. Millions of companies and millions of people, billionaires, use these same tax breaks for their businesses and their lifestyle. The bankruptcies, the Chapter 13s, the Chapter 11. That's what these laws are there for. Listen, you can be embarrassed and lose everything you got and don't file Chapter 13 of bankruptcy. If you businesses do it, just like he said when he was debating Hillary. He said Hillary can say whatever she wants about me using these tax breaks. He said, but Hillary, some of your friends use it too. I guarantee you some of the companies that you work for, they done filed bankruptcy a couple of times or done Chapter 11 or done did some tax breaks, and you don't know about it. It's just the nature of the business. And see, the thing is, businessmen, there are some businessmen, I'm sure, on here and on TikTok as well. There are some things that you do as a business that you may not be proud of, whether you have to take a bankruptcy, Chapter 11, Chapter 13, Chapter 7, or whatever. But you don't go out there and you don't tell your customers, hey, how you doing, Robert? Yeah, thanks for coming in to Todd Mickens' barbecue shack today. Yeah, I got that same barbecue on the menu, but I had to file Chapter 13. The business wasn't going like I wanted, so I had to do some tax breaks that the law allows me. Yeah, man, y'all better get out of here, man. Y'all better get serious. Y'all better get serious. Mike says, if the local politics ain't doing right, now what you think that's gonna do when you vote? And I know where my brother Mike going at. I know it. Listen. First of all, like I said, if you can't tell me nothing about your local politics, then you sure can't tell me nothing about the doggone, I'm gonna say the big boy politics. Because again, most of us, and I can say us, for the past 20 to 30 years have been voting for what we was told. Like I said, my mama said, we not voting, we voting for this. And most times in most households, see, that's why they have you going to the booth by yourself. That's why a lot of these husbands, I know you're going to the poll with your wives or your significant other, but I know when you get in that booth and they got those things on the side, I know you're going to vote for 45. you listen, y'all ain't Wade Fleming, 45. I already know. You're voting for 45. Now, Wade Fleming, if Sister Fleming in there with you, I know you're going straight Democrat, straight Democratic Party. I know. And then most of us get in there, but we don't know who these people be. That's why we vote straight Dem or straight Republican or straight, I don't know the correct terminology. Bipartisan, all this. Perlene, what's going on? How you doing, Perlene? Let me keep on with the comment. Said that's not the white power hand. No, I was saying when he was doing it, he was doing a mixture. Yeah, Trump got shot and had blood coming down. Trump said, y'all know what I'm talking about. Cynthia said, you are so right because nobody knows who anybody. Yeah, Cynthia, this is my whole point. This is my whole point. Men, I'm calling you men out, especially you men who run the household, especially you men who you are an alpha male, especially you men who want money in your bank account, especially you women. Listen, the only women who gonna vote for Joe Biden at this point, I feel like, is that if at home you want your husband like Joe, somebody you can run. Y'all see, it's embarrassing when Joe Biden and wife have to come on. You did, excuse me. It's embarrassing. You did good, Joe. You said everything you was supposed to say, and he's sitting there. It's embarrassing. There ain't only women who got a weak man at home, somebody they can run, somebody they can tell shut up and he ain't listen. All I can tell you is ain't no strong man gonna vote for nobody. You can come out here and wear your Democratic shirts all you want. You can come out here and listen. And what's wrong with making America great again? What's wrong with making America great again? Did you think America was great when Obama was running? Let me ask you a question. If that hat was blue, would you be upset? Yeah, I don't like my my background here. Let me see if I can adjust my background because I keep getting all this fuzz stuff. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if that Let's Make America Great Again hat was blue, would y'all be happy with that? Because see, to me, these things are depending on your interpretation of greatness. See, we get so caught up, and listen, Brother Al, yeah, brother Al, Brother Al is a good talker, but he was a confidential informant. Brother Al, listen, y'all remember when Brother Al Sharpton was running for president? I remember he came down here to the Hawkins Park to speak. And let me tell you something. This is when I lost some respect for Brother Al and a lot of these politicians. Brother Al got up there. How many of y'all remember? Mike, you remember when Al Sharpton was running for president and he came down to Hopkins and he spoke? Al said, everybody talking about I ain't going to win the election. He said, well, I know that, but it's 8 other people who ain't going to win. So I was saying to myself, well, Al, why are you in the race of something that you know you ain't going to win? See, this whole thing is a game. It's a game. They know who to send our way to talk to our emotions. I'm pretty sure Al will be down in this area soon if he ain't already been out here They'll have a fish fry somewhere if they ain't already did it. There'll be somebody at church, and some of y'all who don't even go to church, y'all will be rushing to get down there to the church just to hear somebody stand up and tell y'all a lie. For, you know, they tell you, I ain't going to be before you long, and they end up there for 30, 45 minutes. Listen, women, go ahead and vote for the man that you run in your house, because that's what you're doing. Women, go ahead and vote for the guy that, because if you vote for Joe Biden, if you split 10 toes down standing side by, if you voting for Freaky Joe, now Trump freaky too. Now don't get me wrong. Trump he freaky too. Don't get me wrong. I know he had the thing with Stormy Daniels, but Trump, listen, just like Bill Clinton said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Y'all remember Monica Lewinsky? See how easy it is for you guys to forget. Y'all talking about Grump said grab her in the, grab her in the boochie, but he didn't say the boochie. He said the other word. He said grab her in the, grab her right there. Y'all forgot Monica Lewinsky. She had actual specimens of juices on her dress. See, y'all don't want to talk to me. Bill Clinton, the first, y'all, no, not y'all, because I did. We gave Bill Clinton the title as the first black president. Remember, he was on Arsenio Hall playing the saxophone. The first president to admit he had some weed, but he didn't inhale. He just put, anybody who doesn't smoke weed or cigarette to know that once you put it to your mouth, tell me he had some. Y'all, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Mike says no vote is a Trump vote. You're right. No vote is a Trump vote. Bottom line. That's why I'm just go ahead and vote for him, because I'm gonna feel good about the winner. Say what you want to say, don't like me or not. I ain't on here for you to like. I'm on here for you to listen and think. For those of you who are not used to my podcast, even on TikTok, there are a lot of things that I say that I may not even believe myself, but I like the conversation to be had. One of the things I'm saying is that I want you to tell me why for the past 12 years you voted the way you voted. Have you voted because of policies, or have you voted because you didn't like somebody, or have you voted because this person looked better, or have you voted because this is the way your family has voted for the past umpteen years? Has your mother and father influenced your vote? Because let me keep going. I'm glad you speak for the people who don't know policies and rules, because that's what I'm voting on. Yeah. I mean, listen, and I tell anybody, I ain't gonna act like I know this and that and that and this, but I'm gonna tell you, as a man, I'm gonna tell you what I'm voting on first and foremost. I don't care what good policies Biden got right now. Biden does not have another 4 years leading this country. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Mike said I got him hyped. Mike said I got him hyped up. Dwight, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? God bless you. Listen, I got somebody tuning in all the way from Pompano Beach, Florida. Pompano Beach, Florida. Keeping this brother in his prayer. Keep this young man as well as my good sister Francina. Keep her in our prayers. Love you, Francina. Love you, Dwight. Those are not tax breaks. Don't pay your tax and see what your black behind is going to be at. Yeah. You're right. Listen, 45, keep hope alive. 45. Yeah, I know I'm hitting pressure points because people don't want to think. They don't want to think. They just, how soon you forget about Bill Clinton, yeah, in the White House. At least Trump wasn't in the White House. If it did, allegedly, if it did happen, allegedly. And you know what I noticed about Trump when it comes to conversation? Trump's conversation, and this is why the average man can't tell me otherwise. Trump's conversation and the way he talked is the way most guys act when it's just us at the barbershop, when it's just us at the bar, when it's just us in the corner at the doggone barbecue, the family reunion. Trump was somebody that they couldn't mold him into something. Most of the politicians, what they start out to be, they don't end up like that. Trump was who he was from the very beginning. And like, go back and check your history, especially in the hip hop community. Trump was popular in the hip hop community. They loved Trump. Let me keep going. The whites say Obama made it better. Let me tell you what Obama did. Obama pulled the wool over our eyes and he made it better for the alphabet community. That's what he did. Yeah. See, I'm trying to see y'all, listen. I have no problem with whatever way you choose to live your lifestyle is on you. But my belief as a man, as a true believer of God, I don't believe in same-sex marriages. I don't believe two women should be together. I don't believe two men should be together. But what I do believe is I respect your decision. If you in my presence and you are woman on woman, man on man, I ain't going to treat you any different. I ain't going to side-eye you. I ain't going to do none of that. If you introduce me to your better half lover and it's a female, hey, how you pleasure to me? Well, when y'all, I have it. I have friends on both sides that have female companions and that have female that have female companions and males that have male companions. And they can tell you I've never treated them. But if they was to ask me, hey, how you feel? I would tell them the truth. Well, listen, man, from the way I was brought up and according to my belief, I don't believe in saying, and see, that's the thing. People act like it's not okay to disagree. It's okay. It is okay to disagree with somebody. That don't mean I hate you. I can disagree with you and I can still love you. I can still be in your presence. Where did it become wrong for me to have a different opinion about what I believe? See, this is the problem that I have with some particular people in the community, where if I don't co-sign what you doing, all of a sudden I'm a hater. Now listen, you don't believe what I believe, but if I don't believe what you believe, something wrong with me. There's respect that goes both ways. Here we go. It's already set up who's going to win for president and who's going to be in for the race for voting. Yep. Mike says it's not even the color of that damn hat. It could have been pink. When was America great? It's just great for an American. I just want me a black job. Mike, I know what you're doing, Doc. I know what you Tiffany Great, what's going on? Sonia White, what's going on? Cuz Lionel Jenkins, what's going on? What is going on? Yvonne Fleming, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Listen, guys, this has been a great, awesome. Monica, what's going on? Awesome show. Beth sent 50 stars. Thanks for the 50 stars. Thank you, Beth, for the 50 stars. Cynthia, Cheryl, Roger, what's going on, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Wade Fleming, Cheryl Snell, listen, Angela, Marvin, Teresa, Francina. Oh man, we had a good crowd today. Oh man, Escrilia, LaShore, Clarence, thanks for Jamila, Tyrone Stewart, thanks for tuning in. Connie Burke, thanks for tuning in. Craig, Ronald Corley, thanks for tuning in again. And then my friend Carolyn Farmer, thanks for tuning in. Listen, guys, I love y'all. And listen, TikTok, I hope I ain't lose none of y'all. I hope y'all stay there. I hope y'all understand. For my TikTok followers, this is your first time experiencing a Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast, okay? This is your first time experiencing it. So you may say, Jay Counts, what's going on, Cuzzo? Tiffany, again, what's going on? You may say this guy is crazy. He wants to vote for Trump. Listen, I'm going to break this down for my TikTok viewers right now. TikTok viewers, if I still have any. My goal for this podcast is open discussion topics. I want to say things that's going to make you think. I'm going to say things that's going to make you question what you already believe. Because some of you already, and listen, whether you want to give me credit for it or not, some of you already had a preconceived notion of the election already. Some people are, listen, I want to challenge whatever you think. Whoever you think is the president or should be the president, I want to challenge. Why do you think that? Don't tell me you listen or you watch CNN, Fox, or whatever, ABC, why you think this person, Trump or Biden, should or should not be the president. Now, what I'm telling you is, most men, and they would not admit it, most men would not, that most men are not going to vote for a weak-looking vessel. Most women who want a strong man in their life, who has a strong man, and they will, you can say what you want to say in front of people in the church at the family cookout. But when you go in that booth and you got those dividers up on both sides, and you think about the man to man, you're not voting for Biden unless you've been doing the same Democratic vote for the same past 20, 30 because your mama them said so. I tell you what, to all my Democratic supporters in here, go to your mother's house and just say, Mom, Dad, you know what? I think I'm switching over to Republican Party this year. I'm going to vote for Trump. And I guarantee you, you'll get your feelings hurt. Most of us make these decisions because we don't want to go against our parents. So what I want you to do this year is I want you to vote. Matter of fact, test and challenge. Vote for policies. Vote for legislation. Vote for what you know has been done in one term compared to what's been done in another term. Mike C. Adams, I just want people to be happy on whatever they choose to do. Thank God for being. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, and mind you, I told y'all I'm going to vote for Trump. And unless something changed, that's who I'm going to vote for. It's just simple as that. I'm not voting for Joe Biden. Because listen, and let me tell you another reason why I'm not going to vote Democratic. Because Joe ain't going to last long. And if somebody going to be put in a position who don't have no experience, or they're just going to be pushed forward. Because, listen, there are not many people that's like saying, hey, Joe, I got you, bro. You ain't going to tell me you confident in Camilla. You ain't going to tell me that. And it's not because she's a woman. It's because you ain't going to tell me you confident in Camilla being the leader of this country. It has nothing to do with her being a woman. You don't feel confident. You can't tell me with a clear conscience you feel confident with going forward with Joe Biden as your president and or them handing, because how can they put someone else in the space? They just going to bypass Camilla or Kamala? What her name is, Kamala? They just going to bypass her. She's the vice. So we're just going to choose somebody else to run for president and you continue to be. No, she doesn't have the experience. She would not be able to stand 10 toes down. She might have been able to debate for vice presidency stuff, but let's just be honest. That was a politic move, a strategic move when they put her with Joe. They grabbed a tremendous amount of the black female vote, as well as white female vote, and as well as Hispanic votes, or shall I say people that it was a strategic move. And yeah, they may say that Trump don't have a vice president to run with him yet. You think he worried about that? No. And let me ask you this question. If Biden is the best candidate, and I'm getting ready to close, if Biden is the best candidate for the job, why are they doing so much to try to keep him from running? If Joe Biden is the best candidate for the job, if the Democratic Party is the best party for the next upcoming years of our lives and in the present, why are they doing so much to stop him from running? It's simple, because he's not going to play the field. They can't puppet master him. Shout out Virginia Harris. Hello, my colleague, your radio angel, Virginia Jen Harris from Lancaster, South Carolina. What is going on? Sky Radio. Love you. Appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. Listen, keep on supporting me, even though I say I'm going to support old 45. Yeah. Trump keeps faking. He got shot and bumped his down. Listen. The man got shot and bumped his damn head, and ain't nobody got to worry about him. Boom. I tell you what, I guarantee you, the polls are going to increase for Trump. Guarantee you. That's good if you're not voting straight Democrat. That means Dow Jackson won't be. But you know what? I'm glad you said that. Because this is what happens when we vote straight. And see, this is where we lose our power as a people, as an individual. They don't expect us to think when we go to the polls anyway. They don't expect you to think. They expect you to do just what he taught. Listen, just vote straight Democrat. And there are some people in the community that has not done what need. Listen, money has been misfunded. And listen, I don't know the ins and outs of Dow Jackson and his situation. So I'm not speaking directly on this. But there has been money that has been misappropriated through people we have put in office. And you know what we do? Oh, well, we give them chance after chance after chance after chance. Next thing you know, it's 15, 20 years, and we keep putting these same people. You hear the rumors, but you turn a blind eye. You get a deaf ear. I'm going to tell y'all something I told my wife the other day. They have to start putting a time frame on how long you can serve. I have nothing against Clyburn. I don't know his name. I have nothing against Jackson. I have nothing against any of them. But you know what? You need to serve at the most, just like presidents change, at the most 4 years. You need, and listen, if you do 2 terms, you need to be out. It's just simple as that. We cannot continue to run this world, this country, of a forever changing country under the same contents and thought process of our 90 and almost 100-year-old Supreme Court people. Some of them people can't even hold their head up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I got to get out of here. Beth, you back? I know you. Listen, 45 brought you back, Beth. Old 45, Dorothy Wright, what's going on? Old 45. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to stick to this. Women who want a weak man, because that's what you relate to, you going to vote for Biden with his weak. I mean, come on, how can you, listen, that's just bump policy right now. How can you, in your right mind, say you're going to vote for a president that's telling you right now he got to go to bed at 8 or 9 o'clock so he can have rest? You ain't going to tell me. You talking about a leader that got to go to bed at 8 o'clock and got a cold? Y'all remember them pictures? Joe Biden. See, they talking about Trump is an alien. Joe Biden earlobe was right there, and then in another picture, his earlobe and way down here. Y'all don't put, see. This is the thing. If you're gonna talk about one, let's talk about both. When that Joker's skin was all bunched up, now yeah, the only thing Donald Trump got is the toupee. Donald Trump got a 3-piece headpiece. TikTok, I don't know where y'all at. Y'all might have been gone. But I thank you for tuning in. Let me see. Can't unlock that. Unlock creators. With this feature, you can invite creators. Check out the requirements. All right. Y'all, excuse me. With this feature, you can invite viewers to join you live as guests. Check it. Okay. Y'all, I'm learning. I'm streaming simultaneously through I think I can say YouTube, but I can't say FB on TikTok. But yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to go. I appreciate y'all. It is 8:30. Well, you know what? We got 6 more minutes. 6 more. Mike C. Adams, man, I appreciate you for engaging in the conversation. I appreciate everybody because this is the thing that that we need to conversate. We need to have conversations. See, some of y'all so butthurt, and I hate to use these terminology, but again, I don't. Some of y'all so butthurt that you hear I don't support Biden. You done automatically done shut down, or that I will support Trump. And again, some of the things I say is true. Some of the things I say, it ain't. But it's meant for us to, let me find my banner. Let me find my banner. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me see. Where is it at? Where is it at? I don't know where it at. I done lost it. I done deleted my banner. Oh, here we go. Welcome to the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast. It's geared for you to talk and think outside of the box. Like last month, you know, Father's Day was last month. I used the whole month of June to celebrate men and to talk bad about women. I didn't really talk bad about the women, but I didn't cut the women no slack last month because I wanted women to see from a male perspective. Listen, everybody always, the woman, especially the black woman. Listen, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you some of the topics that we talked about. You know, men get physically abused. You don't hear that conversation much. Men have mental issues they deal. Men have to keep a strong face even when they're hurting all the time. It's okay for a woman to show emotions of being weak or in a moment of weakness, but a man can never do that. You know, men need to demand, women need to respect their men more. A man shouldn't have to demand. Listen, men love their women regardless. When a woman is up on her high, we love you. When you're down on your low, we love you. Now, a man won't love, but a man demands respect. But a woman, I heard a woman say, if a man fall off his rocker, whether it's financial or whatever, she don't respect him as much as she did when he was on top of his game. But we are held to the standard to love you regardless of where you at, woman. I'm just throwing it. These are the type of things that I talk about to bring different perspectives to the conversation. I talk about women not standing in men's faces while men are talking. These are things that I bring up that some women don't like. Well, I can say, well, okay, where you standing? Well, it's disrespectful to your men when you kiki all up in. When your man and another man are talking, unless you are invited to the conversation, I just need you to stand here. I need you to be pretty. I need you to be my beautiful woman. I need you to be my beautiful girlfriend. I need you to be my beautiful spouse. I don't need you all up in the conversation. I ain't telling you to turn your back and put your head down. I just need, listen, when you are invited to the conversation, because listen, men pay attention to stuff like that. I know y'all don't like this type of talk. Listen, we got 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes because it's almost 1:28 and we getting ready to get up out of here. And I'm gonna leave y'all alone. TikTok, y'all been with me for long enough. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is a special edition of Todd Mickens. Let's talk about it. Listen, if you enjoyed the show, the Bible says we have not because we ask not. Well, I'm going to ask you to do this. I have a few ways that you could possibly donate. You can donate through PayPal at Todd Mick 86. You can donate through Venmo at Todd Mickens. You can donate through Zelle at Matthew Todd Mickens. Well, you can use my you know what? I don't like this. Wait a minute. Let me find the other one. Here we go. Donations. You can use Cash App, $ Early Morning Praise. You can do Venmo at Todd Mickens. You can do PayPal at Todd Mickens 86, or you can use Zelle at using my email, Matthew Todd Mickens. If you want to mail a donation, then hit me in my inbox and I'll give you an address to send that to. All right. So I don't know if my TikTok family can see this or not, but I'm gonna put it right here. Don't know if you can see that, TikTok family. You can send donations by Cash App to $ Early Morning Praise, or through Venmo at Todd Mickens, or through PayPal at Todd Mickens 86, or through Zelle, MatthewToddMickens.com. And again, y'all excuse my studio today. This is my first time streaming simultaneously to StreamYard as well as the FB and YouTube. But I'm getting ready to get out of here. We have it is 1:30, guys. It's time for us to get out of here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It show. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got to get ready for no, thank you, Francina. Francina says, great job. I'm feeling much better. I got you. Listen, real quick, Lord, we thank you for this is the day you have made. We shall rejoice and be glad. And I thank you for my sister, Francina. Whatever the situation is, I just thank you in advance for fixing it for her. I thank you for touching her in every which way needs to be touched. Also, my brother Dwight, touch his body, touch his heart, touch his mind, touch his body. So both of them touch their families, whatever they come in contact with, whatever they do, wherever they stand, people will see the blessings upon their life. And God, we just thank you in advance for it being done. In Jesus' name, would you pray? Amen. Mike said, don't worry. All come to my DM talking about, I should be talking about your pastor. He said, I wouldn't be talking about your pastor. I was talking about your senator. You know what? And before I go, that's another thing I don't think people understand. People, they get butthurt. When you're talking about individuals, like y'all talking about, and I'm going to use Trump. When y'all talking about Trump as a person, you need to talk about him as a president. Just like what he's saying about Pastor Jackson, he's talking about him not as a pastor, he's talking about him as a senator. Now, I don't know enough about the details. I've heard the things here and there throughout my time of knowing him as a senator. But hey, don't get butthurt because people have a difference of opinion. If you want to go to his DM or my DM and question me anything, say, hey, Brother Mike, you said something today about Senator Jackson that I might not agree with. So you and I can maybe have a conversation about it. All we got to do is talk about it. Right? So I got to go. Y'all do y'all thing. I got to get ready for church service. We're going to enjoy this day that the Lord has made and do your thing. It's me all day. Todd Mickens, the CEO. That's right. You know me. You know me. You know me. You know me. Last comment. There you go. Mike said, yep. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. All right, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Let's get out of here. I appreciate you. One love.